Is it time to buy or sell SOFI stock? In this video, we will explore SOFI in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Tuesday, the 13th of May, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, click the like button, and activate the notification bell to stay informed about our latest analyses. You definitely do not want to miss any important updates that could influence your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Leverage the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one of 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is intended for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Since the 23rd of April, 2025, our system has ranked SOFI as a strong buy candidate, awarding it a score of 5.18. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. Those who followed our analysis would have experienced an impressive gain of 21.72% since we initially identified SOFI as a buy candidate 15 days ago. This results in an average return of 1.45% each day since it was designated as a strong buy candidate. The stock currently resides at the upper part of a very wide and declining trend in the short term. This situation typically presents a favorable selling opportunity for short-term traders, as a reaction back towards the lower part of the trend can be anticipated. A breakout above the upper trend line at $14.66 will initially signal a slower rate of decline and may indicate the first signs of a trend reversal. The existing 3-month trend suggests a potential decrease of approximately 13% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging from negative 47% to negative 11%. Shifting to the longer-term perspective, our 12-month analysis forecasts a projected change of 79%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from 30% to 161% over the next year. In practical terms, this would place the future price between $18.62 and $37.37. Our latest daily update for SOFI features the headline, Stronger Technical Forecast for SOFI Stock Price After Tuesday Trading. On the last trading day, which was Tuesday, the 13th of May, 2025, the SOFI stock price increased by 1.78%, moving from $14.04 to $14.29. Throughout that trading day, the stock experienced fluctuations of 2.92%, with a low of $14.05 and a high of $14.46. Notably, the price has risen in 6 of the last 10 days and is up by 7.69% over the past 2 weeks. The trading volume decreased by 4 million shares, with a total of 70 million shares traded, amounting to approximately $993,680,000. It is important to consider that falling volume alongside rising prices may indicate divergence and could serve as an early warning for potential changes in the upcoming days. In the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price reached $18.42, while the lowest was $6.01. Currently, the price sits at 22.42%, or $4.13, below the 52-week high, and 49.43%, or $13.97, below the all-time high of $28.26, which was recorded on the 1st of February, 2021. SOFI Technologies has recently captured attention with a series of announcements that could impact its stock price in both the short and long term. Following impressive results for the first quarter of 2025, the company doubled profit estimates, reporting a 200% year-over-year increase in non-GAAP profits, reaching 6 cents per share. Furthermore, SOFI's user base surged to nearly 11 million and is expected to exceed 13 million by year-end, primarily driven by growth in its financial services segment, which experienced a remarkable 101% sales increase. Additionally, the firm announced significant intentions to invest in the cryptocurrency space, indicating a strategic pivot that may enhance its growth prospects. However, despite this positive outlook, some analysts caution that SOFI is currently valued like a traditional bank due to its revenue mix from lending and financial services, rather than as a tech company. This could limit its growth potential until its technology revenue improves. Amid a backdrop of fluctuating interest rates, SOFI continues to offer competitive annual percentage yields on their savings accounts, although these yields are lower than some competitors. This might affect its ability to attract deposits in a tightening market. Over the medium term, SOFI's aggressive expansion into new services, such as cryptocurrency investing and innovative partnerships to simplify 401k transfers, may drive long-term revenue growth, bolstering investor confidence and potentially enhancing stock performance. The current upward momentum in user acquisition, combined with expanding service offerings, positions SOFI favorably in a competitive fintech landscape, making it a stock worth watching closely as it navigates these evolving dynamics. Analyst ratings. On Tuesday, the 14th of January 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned SOFI a buy grade, along with a hold action. On Friday, the 3rd of January 2025, it was reported that Deutsche Bank assigned SOFI a hold grade with a hold action. On Thursday, the 19th of December 2024, it was reported that Morgan Stanley assigned SOFI an underweight grade with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 10th of December 2024, it was reported that Jefferies assigned SOFI a buy grade with a hold action. On Monday, the 9th of December 2024, it was reported that Bank of America Securities assigned SOFI an underperform grade along with a downgrade action. Analysts have assigned SOFI stock a general sell rating. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. However, for return on investment, the analysts provide the stock with a buy rating. The following signals have been identified for SOFI. Mostly positive signals are evident in today's chart. The SOFI stock presents buy signals from both short-term and long-term moving averages, indicating a favorable outlook for the stock. Additionally, there is a general buy signal based on the relationship between these two indicators, where the short-term average is above the long-term average. In the event of downward corrections, support can be anticipated at levels of $13.34 and $11.96. A drop below either of these levels would trigger sell signals. A buy signal emerged from a pivot bottom point on Tuesday, the 8th of April, 2025, and so far, the stock has risen by 50.42%. Further increases are expected until a new top pivot is established. Moreover, a buy signal has been generated from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. However, volume decreased during the last trading day, even as prices increased. This divergence between volume and price may serve as an early warning. Therefore, the stock should be monitored closely. Here are some additional signals that may be of interest. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal. Pivots, buy signal from 25 days ago. Bollinger Bands, buy signal from 51 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal from 8 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 16 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 13 days ago. When examining the 12-month chart, we observe short moving average, buy signal from 16 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 3 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 46 days ago. For more signals, please visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for SOFI. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $13.27 and $12.51. There is a natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level, as a break below this level may lead the stock to the next support level. In this case, SOFI finds support just below today's level at $13.27. If this level is broken, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $12.51 and $11.39. This stock may experience significant movement throughout the day, indicating high volatility. And with a large prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, this stock is considered to be high risk. During the last day, the stock moved 410 cents between its high and low, or 2.92%. For the past week, the stock has had a daily average volatility of 3.96%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for SOFI, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This crucial ratio measures a company's current share price relative to its per-share earnings. This is a relatively normal PE ratio, often seen in businesses with long track records or predictable revenues. In other news, The next earnings report for the second quarter of 2025 is expected on the 29th of July, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are at 6 cents. Keep an eye on these numbers as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for SOFI. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for SOFI is at $14.47. If you do not currently own any shares, it may be wise to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could serve as an opportunity for swing trading. On the downside, SOFI faces its first support level at $13.27. If this support level remains intact, it could present a favorable entry point with the expectation of a rebound. The combined average rating for SOFI from multiple analyst sources is sell. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 21st of April, 2025, Keo Kelly conducted an insider sale of 11,181 shares of common stock. On the 20th of March, 2025, Keo Kelly conducted an insider sale of 11,181 shares of common stock. On the 20th of March, 2025, Rishel Jeremy conducted an insider sale of 68,625 shares of common stock. On the 14th of March, 2025, Simcox Stephen conducted an insider sale of 71,353 shares of restricted stock units. On the 14th of March, 2025, Simcox Stephen conducted an insider purchase of 71,353 shares of common stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we've determined the insider power to be negative, with a ratio of negative 50.813. In total, insiders purchased 10,529,415 shares and sold 34,906,566 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $13.87, reflecting a decline of 2.94%. This stock exhibits significant daily fluctuations, which introduces a higher level of risk. The 14-day relative strength index stands at 78, amplifying this risk considerably. A buy signal has been identified from a pivot bottom that occurred 24 days ago. Is SOFI stock a good buy? SOFI presents several positive indicators, and although the stock is currently in a downward trend, we believe it is a favorable option at present levels. We anticipate that SOFI stock will perform exceptionally well over the next 3 months. Consequently, we have upgraded our analysis from a hold or accumulate recommendation to a strong buy candidate. After evaluating the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Wednesday, the 14th of May, we predict that SOFI will open lower by approximately 2 cents and begin trading at $14.27. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decisions solely on StockInvest.us. By using this information, you agree to and are held accountable for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a beautiful day. With regards from all of us here at StockInvest.